وقفوا على النار فقالوا يا ليتنا نرد ولا نكذب بآيات ربنا ونكون من المؤمنين.
If you could see when they are confronted with the fire, they will say, would that we were but sent back. Then would we not reject the signs of our Lord, but would be amongst those who believe.
بل بدا لهم ما كانوا يخفون من قبل ولو ردوا لعادوا لما نهوا عنه وإنهم لكاذبون.
Yea, in their own eyes will become manifest what before they concealed. But if they were returned, they would certainly relapse to the things they were forbidden, for they are indeed liars.
وقالوا إن هي إلا حياتنا الدنيا وما نحن بمبعوثين.
And they sometimes say, there is nothing except our life on this earth, and never shall we be raised up again.
ولو ترى إذ وقفوا على ربهم قال أليس هذا بالحق قالوا بلى وربنا قال فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون.
If you could but see when they are confronted with their Lord, He will say, is not this the truth? They will say, yea, by our Lord. He will say, taste you then the penalty, because you rejected faith.
قد خسر الذين كذبوا بلقاء الله حتى إذا جاءتهم الساعة بغتة قالوا يا حسرتنا على ما فرطنا فيها وهم يحملون أوزارهم على ظهورهم ألا ساء ما يزرون.
Lost indeed are they who treat it as a falsehood that they must meet Allah, until on a sudden the hour is on them, and they say, woe unto us that we took no thought of it.
My right hand side. Now this is well worth exploring, this side of the lake. The large reed area is known as Cliff Heights, and it stretches down the lake around 3 miles. Now you want to notice that there's very little development on this side of the lake, and that's down to the good work of the famous children's author Beatrix Potter, creating land as you possibly could in order to stop development. In the end, it totaled around 4,000 acres. It included around 80% of play fights, as well as an extra 14 farms, and this was all gifted to the National Trust. Regular walks through those woods across there, you may be lucky enough to stumble across wild deer, there's foxes, badgers, red squirrels, amongst others. And finally, every tree native to the UK, at least one of every type can be found growing on this side of Lake Windermere. That's the beautiful Cliff Heights.
For they bear their burdens on their backs, and evil indeed are the burdens that they bear.
وما الحياة الدنيا إلا لعب ولهو وللدار الآخرة خير للذين يتقون أفلا تعقلون.
What is the life of this world but play and amusement? But best is the home in the hereafter. For those who are righteous, will you not then understand?
قد نعلم إنه ليحزنك الذي يقولون فإنهم لا يكذبونك ولكن الظالمين بآيات الله يجحدون.
We know indeed the grief which their words do cause you. It is not you they reject, it is the signs of Allah which the wicked condemn.
وَلَقَدْ كُذِّبَتْ رُسُلٌ مِّن قبلك فصبروا على ما كذبوا وأوذوا حتى أتاهم نصرنا ولا مبدل لكلمات الله ولقد جاءك من نبأ المرسلين.
Rejected were the messengers before you. With patience and constancy they bore their rejection and their wrongs, until our aid did reach them. There is none that can alter the words and decrees of Allah. Already have you received some account of those messengers.
وَإِن كَانَ كَبُرَ عَلَيْكَ إِعْرَاضُهُمْ فَإِنِ اسْتَطَعْتَ أَن تَبْتَغِيَ نَفَقًا فِي الْأَرْضِ أَوْ سُلَّمًا فِي السَّمَاءِ فَتَأْتِيَهُم بِآيَةٍ وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَجَمَعَهُمْ عَلَى الْهُدَى فَلَا تَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْجَاهِلِينَ.
If their spurning is hard on your mind, yet if you were able to seek a tunnel in the ground or a ladder to the skies and bring them a sign, what good? If it were Allah's will, He could gather them together. Unto true guidance. So be not you among those who are swayed by ignorance and impatience.
إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون والموتى يبعثهم الله ثم
resort hotel boasts all sorts of conference facilities, infinity pools, it's a water sports centre, marina, lots to do over at the island. So it mainly sells all its rooms. It does lots of excellent local charity work as well as it's a capital major local employer as well.
ثم إليه يرجعون.
Those who Listen in truth, be sure, will accept as to the dead, Allah will raise them up, then will they be returned unto Him.
وقالوا لولا نزل عليه آية من ربه قل إن الله قادر على أن ينزل آية ولكن أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
They say, why is not a sign sent down to him from his Lord? Say, Allah has certainly power to send down a sign, but most of them understand not.
وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا طَائِرٍ يَطِيرُ بِجَنَاحَيْهِ إِلَّا أُمَمٌ أَمْثَالُكُمْ ما فرطنا في الكتاب من شيء ثم إلى ربهم يحشرون.
There is not an animal that lives on the earth, nor a being that flies on its wings, but forms part of communities like you. Nothing have we omitted from the book, and they all shall be gathered to their Lord in the end.
والذين كذبوا بآياتنا صم وبكم في الظلمات من يشاء الله يضلله ومن يشاء يجعله على صراط مستقيم.
Those who reject our signs are deaf and dumb, in the midst of darkness, profound. Whom Allah wills, He leaves to wander. Whom He wills, He places on the way that is straight.
قل أرأيتكم إن أتاكم عذاب الله أو أتتكم الساعة أغير الله تدعون إن كنتم صادقين.
Say, think you to yourselves, if there come upon you the wrath of Allah, or the hour that you dread, would you then call upon other than Allah? Reply if you are truthful.
بل إياه تدعون فيكشف ما تدعون إليه إن شاء وتنسون ما تشركون.
Nay, on Him would you call, and if it be His will, He would remove the distress which occasioned your call upon Him, and you would forget the false gods which you join with Him.
وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمَمٍ مِّن قَبْلِكَ فَأَخَذْنَاهُم بِالْبَأْسَاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَضَرَّعُونَ.
Before we sent messengers to many nations, and we afflicted the nations with suffering and adversity, that they might learn humility.
فَلَوْلَا إِذْ جَاءَهُم بَأْسُنَا تَضَرَّعُوا ولكن قست قلوبهم وزين لهم الشيطان ما كانوا يعملون.
When the suffering reached them from